These are the women of Ashiravandh. One of those villages, inhabited close to the Gulf of Kutch in Abadasa Taluka in the state of Gujarat. Achatbai, along with other women of her village, comes to this mangrove forest during summer to collect its leaves when there is hardly any greenery in this rain-deficit, arid land of Kutch to feed their buffaloes. Though plants and leaves in this mangrove forest are in abundance, Achatbai is very careful while plucking leaves and collects only what she needs. It is not only she who values each leaf of the mangrove, but the entire men and women of Ashiravandh share her sentiments.
There
are lots of benefits from mangroves. It helps us feed our buffaloes and other livelihood like fishing. We cannot survive without mangroves. It is an easy afternoon for women of Ashiravandh village. But their life begins quite early in the morning and is quite hectic. Buffaloes normally come back quite early in the morning and wait outside houses for their turn to get milked. When asked, when does the day exactly start for this village, this is what they have to say.
It depends how many buffaloes any particular household has. Life for a family in Ashiravandh starts with reverse calculation to meet the timeline with milk collection depending on number of cattle they have to milk.
Collection time for milk at the Mahi Milk Producer Company, supported by NDDB Dairy Service, is fixed for morning and for evening. As a practice, in each household, the entire family gets engaged in milking, and within a blink of an eye, the empty courtyard transforms into a busy milk parlour. With each participant animatedly engaged in their respective roles. Today, dairy has become mainstay of Ashiravandh livelihood. All in the village know and are conscious enough to ensure that milk van leaves dot on time. This commitment towards dairy has brought prosperity to the villagers.
If I talk about my own family, we used to sell milk of 50 to 100 per day, and today we are selling around 1200 to 1500 rupees per day.
Life for this community living in Ashiravandh was not so easy and was not as prosperous as it appears today. They moved from one place to other with their family and herd. They would put their bunga at locations where they could find water and would move as water availability became scarce. In early 1970, Liar Khan and his family decided to put their bunga permanently near Ashira water body. Today, the third and fourth generations of Liar Khan inhabits the happy and prosperous village of Ashiravandh with a population comprising 250 members, 44 houses, spread across 0.8 hectares of this arid land of Kutch district of Gujarat. Life was still tough for this nomad Fakirani Jatmaldhari community around a decade back. They had no permanent source of income and no formal school education. Bringing drinking water from far places was the biggest drudgery for women. Slowly, rearing of camels no more remained profitable business, and fishing was always a high-risk option. Moreover, catching fish would keep the menfolk away for weeks together at sea. On top of it, the community had almost no regular contact with the world outside and had least exposure to opportunities regarding development. Till Gujarat Ecology Commission planned a strategic village entry in 2001 to involve the community in its effort to preserve and restore ecology of the coastal area of Gujarat.
Gujarat has been very conscious about the preservation of the environment and natural resources. See, Gujarat Ecology Commission is mainly an advisory body, policy advocacy, advice to the government, say identification of the ecological problems, awareness among the people, mobilizing them to act. This kind of activity is more with the Gujarat Ecology Commission.
With GS's intervention, we could get livelihood opportunities. Mangroves were planted. We could know benefits of cattle feed for improving quality and quantity of milk. Earlier, we only depended on open grazing. Now we know what impact excessive grazing will have on environment, ecology, and our own life.
The Gujarat Ecology Commission of Government of Gujarat strongly believes in integrated approach towards environmental conservation and coastal zone management. Community-based organizations were nurtured in the coastal area to initiate, build, and sustain all its activities for rejuvenating ecology of the area. Restoration of mangroves is one of the major initiatives of Gujarat Ecology Commission. Gujarat Ecology Commission supported restoration and plantation of mangroves in over 25,000 hectares of marshy land across Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat through community participation. This aided in building rich ecology for flora and fauna to grow in conducive environment and also provided cushion for the community living along the coast in case of natural disasters like tsunami struck the area. The mangrove also helps to prevent salinity ingress in coastal land, which it is prone to due to high salt content in seawater. One such community-based organization was also formed in Ashiravandh village to engage community on awareness generation on various facets of coastal ecology preservation and also to provide them livelihood opportunities through plantation.
GSE has helped us immensely. Firstly, the mangrove. They also helped us in getting pipe drinking water connection. Earlier, there was no pipe connection.
The biggest challenge for Gujarat Ecology Commission was to keep the community engaged beyond mangrove plantation work. This was to ensure that the community interest in environment and ecology builds with every opportunity to interact with fully motivated field staff of GEC. The Commission continues its onward journey, ensuring socio-economic development, putting least amount of pressure on ecology.
Now the people who live in this area, the flora and fauna that they have been preserving for years, now with the kind of development taking place, not only they should be part of this development process, but also they should be actively engaged in maintaining this ecology, the biodiversity and the natural endowments that have been available in this coastline.
Focus group discussions were initiated in Ashiravandh villages by field staff and experts of Gujarat Ecology Commission, in which men and women participated. Issues were discussed and way forward was explored. GEC team also conducted house-to-house survey to get primary data to have clear understanding of present livelihood options and its constraints. The data was interpreted at the state level and an actionable plan was developed under socio-economic component of Integrated Coastal Zone Management Project with World Bank support. Marketing of milk came out to be one of the major concerns in the focus group discussion organized at Ashiravandh. The middlemen had been buying milk at their will and sold milk in nearby towns at much higher price, pocketing the maximum profit.
We have seen those days when milk vendors would keep pouring milk in measuring utensils even when they would fill up, and thus they took more milk than they would pay us. But today we have fat testing and electronic weighing machines for milk. This has made milk business more transparent and profitable.
For livelihood security of coastal community, Gujarat Ecology Commission facilitated interface between community and Mahi Milk Producer Company. A milk collection center was established in Ashiravandh in March 2012. This brought total transparency in milk business, and today, women of Ashiravandh are not only sheet anchoring in rearing and caring of buffaloes, but are also selling it to the Mahi Milk Producer Company and understand the nitty-gritty of milk business, which was earlier an exclusive men domain.
With God's grace, we now have milk collection center in our village and milk business has become profitable. We get fat up to figures of 7 to 8 in our buffalo milk. Our economic status has improved. Fishing no more remains a good option. By selling milk, we are getting up to 2,000 rupees per day.
As milk collection center is in the middle of village, the community knows for certain that there is a definite buyer for every drop of milk they produce, and that too at the best price based on quality of milk.
Even with hard labor previously, we used to get 50 to 500 rupees. With same amount of effort, we get 15,000 rupees in a fortnight and in a month around 30,000 rupees. We can now save money.
With everyone getting better return on their investment in dairy, there has been 2.5 times increase in number of milch animal in the first 21 months since Mahi Milk Collection was established in March 2012. Per day milk production has also gone up from around 200 litres per day to 970 litres per day in only 21 months. This has resulted in almost 6-fold increase in income of the entire village from sale of milk. In less than 2 years, the income for this entire community has reached more than rupees 9 lakh per month as compared to rupees 1.5 lakhs per month before milk collection center was established.
It is really a safety net for the poor people. When your crop fails, this livestock rearing, it comes to your help, because even during the scarcity period and all, you can earn your livelihood out of it.
As a strategic entry point, a school was opened in Glasgow Down in 2003, made by GEC and was managed by Cheria Vikas Samiti of Ashiravandh. As GEC team also helped in linkages with Education Department, a primary school was established in 2006.
The level of education in this village was quite low, but today there is apparent consciousness about education in the village. As bell rings, children come on their own and school is running regularly.
ખૂબ જ જાગૃતિ છે અને હજી પણ વધુ જાગૃતિની જરૂર છે.
The spirit of education and development as a whole has reached homes. This, coupled with ever-increasing participation of women in dairy business, has set a new benchmark of development for other villages around Ashiravandh in Kutch district.
It's not all the time how we want to upscale. See, the people are so receptive that when one village creates a good model and other village knows about it, they will pick it up and they customize it as per their own needs and as per their own situation. Only thing what you need that you must try to see that they become a live project. It is not once just for a one project for 1 year, and it becomes the part of a bigger system.
State government of Gujarat is committed to improve the income of coastal community. Gujarat Ecology Commission has done a lot to ensure protection of ecology as also for employment generation of local community.
The other villagers are learning from Ashiravandh. More and more communities living on the fringes of earth next to sea line, as also on the fringes of development indicators, are adopting dairy commercially. They are also setting an example of sustaining ecology restoration initiatives beyond project period by simply depending less and less on forest and ecology for their livelihood.
तमरा त्रम त्रम करता केम सांझ पड़ी भाई सांझ पड़ी.